Hello, friends. This is Ritesh, and welcome back to Simplifying Retail podcast. Today, I have a honor of hosting a very good friend. We both have been connected on LinkedIn for over 2 years plus now, and he has been a great veteran in when it comes to retail sector. He has over 25 years of solid retail experience, which include fashion, beauty, accessories, and now he has taken a big leap of faith into a world of entrepreneurship. He has started a venture which is mouth-watering, I would call it. The brand is called Pedalo, and he is into the world of gelatos and ice creams. So welcome Vikas Attri. Vikas, welcome and thanks for taking time out for our discussion today.
Well, thanks Ritesh. Thanks for having me on your exclusive podcast. You have introduced me with a lot of accolades, which are some deserving and some not so much. But yes, I've been the retail part of business for a very, very long time. I've also been in this geography for over 15 years now, and have had a good run in retail. So I understand a little bit about what I wanted to do, and here I am.
Great, Vikas. Vikas, tell me very frankly how the entrepreneurial journey has been. Yes, you have left a very cushion job. You were the CEO of a very leading retail group, and now you are on your own. So how does that feel, Vikas?
Honestly, I am having the best time of my life. It has its challenges, it has its sort of bumps on the road, but it's something that I always dreamed of doing. I had a terrific run in corporate life, which was over 32 years, of which 25 has been in retail. I spent a lot of time with large retail groups across the world and in the Middle East as well. But when I took the jump or leap of faith, I think it was the courage that I had, and I want to do something which resonated with my own passion. And when you come further, you'll know that food is my biggest passion.
Okay.
And then I want to do something which was around, delivering a super world-class product to the consumer at a phenomenal price. And this product is something that I love.
I'm sure you have a sweet tooth as well, because all the way coming into a category of gelatos and ice creams, it's amazing. So how did that happen? How did that thought of that started?
First of all, I think dessert as a category of food is relevant to all over the world. Everywhere people eat food. In India, there is different kind of sweet desserts. In the western part of India, and South India and North India. If you go to Egypt, there's desserts there. You go to anywhere in the Middle East, there's dessert. If you go to Europe, US,
True.
So there is a big dessert, and I think desserts will always be there. And one of the key component of desserts is what is called frozen desserts.
True.
What is frozen desserts? Actually, ice creams. Within ice
Wow.
creams, there's a subcategory called gelato. Gelato is where I thought there's a lot of gap in the market, and if you do a great product, great Italian, gelato, which has the right flavor tones and right price points, I thought that we have a huge opportunity.
And how old is the new startup?
Well, we started thinking about it. I have a partner who's Italian. That's why the concept of Italian gelato came through. We started talking about this early last year. In 2020, January, we started talking about it. And in March, we actually started working on the project. It took us a good 7-8 months. Actually, the COVID time of from March to about September, where everything was slow, worked in our favor because we could work on the strategy, the product, the price points, the product profiles, the logistics, distribution, packaging, branding, everything that goes into any business. We had good sort of, I'm taking luxury of saying relaxed time in trying to get it done right.
Great.
We launched our delivery only model, which is a uniqueness in this market also, that we have a product which is only delivered, which is an ice cream product or a frozen dessert or gelato. On 3rd of November was the first time we started doing sale. We earned our first money on 3rd of
Wow.
November. We are in the 5th month of operation now.
Great. So something as the saying goes, there is an opportunity lies in every challenge. So you took the COVID thing as in your favor.
Yes,
basically.
I think we never looked at COVID as anything but just a time for us to introspect and relook at our business model, which we did. We were looking at first starting off with our carts, which is what the name Pedalo comes from.
Yes.
But because of the malls shutting down and the footfall in malls dropping and retail, brick and mortar retail not doing sort of the kind of numbers it should do, we realigned a business model to do the online model. And I actually thank COVID because that time gave us time to work things out properly.
Great.
Also, a lot of people have asked me that during tough times you started the business and it was very challenging. There's an old saying that you always buy stocks when the shares are falling.
Very true.
So
Very true.
we very clearly said this is a huge opportunity for us to send a positive message to the consumers, and we have self-belief. Ritesh, we had self-belief that we were up to something really exciting, and that's where we kind of use that to our benefit.
Vikas, I had previously done a case study of one of the American brands called Museum of Ice Cream.
Okay.
And it's again, founder is one of the Indian natives, and it's doing almost amazing business in the United States, wherein the whole model is based on an experiential kind of a retailing. But when I see your model, it's such a unique. When you said you took only like delivery, so you have focused on food delivery model rather than coming into an experiential retail and then cards, etc. All those things. So that's something very innovative route which you have taken, Vikas.
Ritesh, I think retail is experience. It is a physical touchpoint experience or an experience even in an online delivery. For example, when we send our gelato through our aggregators, we ensure that we send our ice cream cups and spoons along with that. So when you actually open the tub in your dining table after a nice meal or dinner or lunch, you get the cups on the table.
whole
You're not looking
experience.
for... So experience, we're trying to take the experience to people's homes as well.
True.
But nevertheless, I think the carts and a physical touch point is part of our long-term plan. It's just that I think we felt that as consumers are a little worried to go out and eat even today, and the trend will not change. Home delivery and takeaway is picking up and is here to stay.
Yes.
We said we will try and make this model better.
Great. That was an innovation, friends, which Vikas has shared the information with us. Because that brings to my another question. Is this your first startup or you did something before this as well?
This, Ritesh, is fortunately my first startup in 32 years of corporate career.
Wow.
So I think I'm allowed to make a few mistakes.
True. So, what advice, since you have been into this entrepreneurial journey for over a year plus since you started working on the foundation of setting it up, what learnings you would like to share with the young people or a young aspiring professional who wants to take the leap of faith and leave their cushion corporate jobs and enter into entrepreneurship?
See, entrepreneurship is everybody's an entrepreneur in their daily life also. We are trying to manage our homes, our families, as a businessman would manage his business. The key element, I think, in any youngster is have self-belief and have the courage. The two things are very important. They are correlated, but at the same time unrelated. One must believe that what you're doing is valid or relevant to the consumer, and you believe in it so much that you will convince the other person. And second of all, have the courage. Have that courage that I think what I'm going to do is going to be difficult, challenging, but I have an old saying: be fearless in your decision making.
True.
I also was saying that that talent will only get you that far. It's hard work.
True.
So self-belief, courage, or being fearless and hard work. This is a devastating combination. If youngsters abide these things, sky's the limit.
Very good advice, Vikas. Because you have such a successful career so far. 32 years plus is huge. Have you ever failed? And what did you learn from that failure?
I have failed miserably many times.
Okay.
I've taken up wrong assignments, I've made wrong decisions, I have made wrong hires, I have made wrong so many decisions, and so many times I've failed in things that I've believed in as well. But it's normal. I think what's important is that however big the failure could be, understand from it and try not to make it again, and then rise from that failure and do the same thing right the next time.
Very well said, Vikas. In fact, what you just mentioned, it took me back to my student life. My professor used to tell me, Ritesh, the biggest mistake that you can make is not taking any decision. So take a decision, irrespective whether whether the decision is good or bad. It's the circumstance that defines it. It's not your decision that defines it. So yes, taking the action is what is my key learning, is my key takeout from your journey. You are an action-oriented person, Vikas. And pleasure talking to you today. And thanks for taking time out for our podcast. Friends, this podcast will be released very shortly. I will share the link on all my social media. So please follow Simplifying Retail Podcast and keep following retailritesh.com. Thank you, Vikas, for taking time out. It was so nice talking to you, sir.
Thank you, Ritesh. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to talk to you, and hopefully through you to most of my customers.
Definitely, sir. Definitely. And guys, please place an order for Gelatos. Vikas, you can tell about how they can order your
product. We are on most delivery platforms in Dubai today. We are available on Deliveroo, Talabat, Zomato, Kareem Foods, Chat Food as well on Instagram. Please do order. We have a very good product, and I'm saying that unashamedly. Please do order and enjoy and reorder. And any feedback that you want to give, please reach out to me. I'm on Instagram at Vikas Attri 21. It'll be great to know how you guys feel about the product, and all the best.
Thank you, Vikas. Thank you, friends. Thanks for listening. Thank you.